Let's take a look at bulk messaging in AccountKit. Over underneath the Administration tab here, we have Correspondence, and under Correspondence we have our new bulk messaging icon over on the right hand side. We select this icon to open up our bulk messaging tab. You'll note any campaigns that you've previously created will appear in this list here, and you have the ability to duplicate, edit, archive or delete those campaigns. To add a new campaign, we simply click Add New Campaign, and we start to add in our details for that campaign to send. The type currently is email. We expect to expand this out further in future. The campaign details might be tax planning information, and we can give it a brief description and tag it accordingly. We then move down to Content, and in the content screen here we have the ability to grab from our existing text templates that we have set up in the system. In this case I've got one for tax planning already, in which case I'll insert this one here, and it's pre-filling my data on the email to be sent out. Should I wish to replace any fields with other placeholders, I have the ability to add in placeholder fields here, as well as doing things like bolding, underlining, inserting links, and also inserting images. Over on the right hand side I can test this against a client before I send it to see what it'll look like, and you'll note here that it's pre-filled all of the data necessary to send. We then move down to our setup page, and this allows us to set up how often this campaign will run. To add a new schedule, we click Add New Schedules to Send and give it a name. Tax Planning Email in this case. We select our clients that we would like to have run, and in here we set our practice authority, so I'm going to grab our tax planning clients across the organisation, noting too that I can use various filters here to maybe only send this to the companies that have tax planning elements, maybe those that have got only specific integrations, and so on and so forth. Note too, you also have the ability to use advanced filters here. Let's preview the clients that fall into the bucket of tax planning, of which I have two, and we assign our filter. I then select who is going to send this from the practice. In the From field here I click on the little head icon, and this gives me the ability to then send from an authority, so the person who is assigned as the tax planning contact in practice that looks after those two clients. I can send from a specific team member, or I can set from a specific role, partner or manager. In this case, let's go ahead and send it from the tax planning contact. I want this to run once every year on the 1st of March to reach out and grab data for all of our clients for tax planning purposes. So I'm going to set my repeat to run prior to the 1st of March 2026 because I'm still going to reach out this year. I can have an end date set for this as well, and then I can also choose whether I want to send it immediately or send as a draft. And we generally recommend sending as a draft so far, so that you can make a decision around the way that it looks before you send out. We create our repeat, and we create our draft. Over on the left hand side here, you'll note that we can't set to active yet, and that's because we need to set our validations. We've gone through and done our validations, we're happy, everything's ready to go. Now that we're validated, we can go back into our setup and we can set this repeat to send immediately from the system. Once we've saved it and all of our content is in place, we can go ahead and set this to active to send from the system here. Welcome to AccountKit Bulk Messaging.